Hey guys, and welcome back to the latest Snapshot video hosted by your favourite person ever, minenaut. Yeah, that's right. And today is Snapshot 14W32A. Yep, and there's quite a few new things there, few new things as you can see. We're going to start off with a few additions to the game, and that is the sandy area variation. Red variations. As you know, they added the red sand in when they added in the mesa biome, which is the biome we're in at the moment, and this is a different variant of the normal yellow sand, and now they've added in the sandstone versions. So very quickly you've got sandstone, then you've got chiseled sandstone, then you have smooth sandstone, then you got sandstone stairs and slab. So crafting recipe is very easy. 4 normal red sand give you 1 sandstone. 2 red sandstone slabs, 1 on top of the other, will give you 1 chiseled sandstone. 4 red sandstone will give you 4 smooth sandstone. Red sandstone, the typical stair shape, will give you 4 as usual, and then same for slabs, it's 3 in a row. So, it's very simple, and they spawn, some of them, the sandstone will spawn naturally in the mesa biomes, underneath red sand, and in the entrances to caves. So if I dig a little hole here, not with the sword, you can see that is clay, not sandstone. Why did I think it was sandstone? Don't know. But yeah, they'll spawn naturally next to entrances to caves. So moving on, we next have an addition, well, not an addition, a change to the game. And this change is beacons now will shine light corresponding to the colour of stained clay above it. So, of course, normal see-through glass doesn't change colour at all. Neither does white glass, because it's already a reasonably white texture. Any other colour though will change it to its corresponding colour, including panes. They will also change it to the corresponding colour. And if you pair one on top of another, they will mix together. However, if you've got, for example, the red and blue mixing together, it will not be the same as a purple block. They are slightly different hues. And it doesn't matter what order you put them in, you'll still get the same colour. You can look either side. And if you do for example, red and then 2 blues, you see the blue shows through more, so you can mix more than 2 colours. Oh, very nice addition. I can see that coming through in things like Capture the Flag. But more about that another day if that ever changes. And of course you can make things like grayscale and rainbows and all sorts of things coming out. So moving on, you have, oh, and I should probably mention that you don't have to change it there. Oh, forgot to set this up. Oh, oh god, I'm calling it the etho bugs. That's the first place I saw it. Things don't update. Yeah, basically, those stained glasses aren't actually there. Not sure why it's showing up that they are. But yeah, you don't have to start it right in front of the beacon. You can start it halfway up and it'll still have the same effect, but everything beneath it will be the normal colour, for example. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening there. Very slow to update. Oh well, next we move on to a really nice addition to the game, armour stands. Now you've had plenty of mods over the years that have made this possible, and they finally implemented it into the game. So that's what a normal one looks like as soon as you've crafted it. I'm not sure if there are specific ways you can put it down, of course. And when you put it down, it will face you. That's the crafting recipe. So you've got 3 sticks on the top, 1 in the middle, 1 either side of the stone slab on the bottom. And that will give you 1 arm stand. They stack to 16 maximum. And as you can see lovely here, they display armour as you'd expect. They also display player heads, enchanted armour and dyed armour. I can try and give it to my sword, but it will not, the sword cannot be held by the armour stands without mods so far. They might add that into the game later, don't know. As they act like entities, or they are entities actually, they also follow a few mechanics, such as being able to ride around on minecarts. As you can see, I can still interact with it though. So if I want the iron chest plate while it's moving, I can grab that. And I can, if I hit it right, I can put it back again. And also they can wear pumpkins. You can also sit them on top of the slab as they sit there normally. You can't move them around, as they are still entities. They sit on top of carpets. When I place one on top of one block of snow, the snow will disappear. However, when you place on higher, they sink into the block, as typically you sink into snow steps, I guess you call them, or slabs, or something like that. Yeah, typically you fall into them anyway, so that they sort of simulated with the armor stands, and they fall in. And you get quite a nice stair effect like this. I don't know if they'd... no, you can't walk on them, just work that out. And also a really nice feature is, just like entities, they bounce! And you can place them at angles. Didn't know that myself. Yeah, I thought it was just the one way. But, it looks like there's only 4 angles. Yeah, sorry, there's only 8 angles, so... that way. That way. Let's just set this up quick, why not? There you go, they're the only 4 angles. 8 angles. Yep, looks nice. So, moving on, I believe that's all for that part. Now you've got some very cool customizations that you can have with these armor stands. So, I got rid of that and gone to a blank thing. The first one is being able to add, say, blocks to the blocks of certain body parts of the Minecraft character, or you can have it as you could add in items, like for example a diamond sword. I'll show you the entire code here. There you go, there's the beginning part of the code, equipment ... stuff. I just go back along, and there is the rest of the code, in case you want to copy it at home. Done. And when we click that, it looks like that. There you go. This is actually the wrong way around. I don't know the rotation command. I couldn't be asked to look it up. Yeah, that's my life. So I'm pretty sure also, if I were to do this, comma, like that, done. No, it doesn't work. You can only set blocks as heads then. I thought it might work with chest, it doesn't. Sorry about that, dudes. Next we come on to giving them custom names, and that's also a really cool feature. There you go. You can see it's called Dinner Bone. Unlike normal entities, it doesn't take on the trait of the Dinner Bone or Grum name tags, so it is not upside down, unfortunately. That'd be quite an interesting thing to have. Not on it though, unfortunately. And just like before, hang on, I'll show you one thing. The commands are always the same up until this point here, and then they'll change, so I'll say that now so I can get out of the way, so I don't always have to scroll back. That's custom name, colon, dinnerbone, comma, custom name visible, colon, 1b, squiggly bracket at the end. And there you go. So the next one is being able to have them invisible. Now, of course, I'm sure there's a way to break them, but I can't break them. So yeah, but that enables things like floating blocks or floating armor, whichever you prefer. Yeah, it doesn't just and while I'm here, the way setting up armor on a armor stand works is it goes sort of backwards. So the first squiggly brackets are anything it's holding, then it's boots, leggings, chest, helmet, or block. That's the way it's sort of set up. You have to have the other squiggly brackets in or it won't work properly. Blah blah blah. There's the entire code. There's the beginning bit up until equipment, and there's the bit before equipment, a squiggly bracket. There we go. Next we come on to another cool feature. They might add this in eventually as an actual feature. I'm not sure, but as it says in the code, show arms. There might be a way to craft this one day. Yeah, as you can see, they slightly angle towards you. It'd be nice if they had that's a feature. So yeah, it's just that bit. Show arms, : 1B. Next we come on to, this is another really cool one. You can also have mini-me's. So these are a miniature version, and say if you want arms, they'll also be miniature. If you want a block on top of it, that will also be miniature. Any heads put onto it, that will be miniature. It works with every other NBT as far as I'm aware. It's just the effect will be smaller in comparison to the size of it. So that's another really cool one. Next we have a feature which looks like it would be a bit more useful in the future for map makers and things like that. So say for example you have an armor stand and you want to just display the armor, not let people take things from it. So with this command you can do that. You can put on a chest plate for example, and when I go to click it, I'll get my microphone right close so you can hear me clicking. You can see that I can't take off this chest plate any way possible, and that is with the lovely command of disabled slots : and then whatever the disabled slots. I'm not sure of the different slots, but I know that chest plate is 8, and that is only chest plate. So if I give myself a helmet, I pick up a chest, of course. So if I give myself a helmet, I can then place that on, and I was before, there you go, able to take it off. Now of course I can't take the chest plate off, but yeah. And finally we come on to another one. As you know, they are affected, as shown over here, by gravity, and this one basically disables that gravity, and I believe this works with any entity, just like a few of these do. So the name tag one works with any entity, the invisibility will work with any entity, and this one will work with any entity. I'm not sure if the small one works with any entity. But yeah, it just simply states no gravity, 1B. I don't know why it's 1B. Assuming that's some coding way of saying true. I'm not sure. And now we come on to the really fun bit, because this is a new MBT tag. And if you don't know what MBT tags are, it's basically things over there, I should have explained this at the beginning, that affect something about an item or an entity, or it just affects a block. It's a little tag that states what it is. So for example, you've got things that can make things have less or more health. It can affect what it's wearing, what it looks like. It can affect anything about the creature. So this first one is just no AI : 1B, and this is each week. Sergey, I believe that's his name, likes to release a secret feature reveal out likes in his coding, and that basically is one feature that he doesn't tell everyone about. And this is that one feature, and basically it makes mobs stupid. Yep, they don't move, they don't do anything, they make their noises, they still drop the same old things, but they are not affected by gravity or anything else. You can't move them, and they make noises, but they're stupid. They don't do anything without commands. They can also ride in minecarts. I can't be asked to set that up, so you're at a loss at that one. Next one, we get skeletons to show you that they also burn in the daylight. If he wants to burn, there we are. I'll kill him. Just get rid of that annoying sound. And then we come on to a really cool one. Now we're going to do two things here. I'm going to change it in a minute to something different. The first one. I set it up wrong. That's a bit anticlimactic. But yeah, if I also add in the health 1 and health F1, health F1, which is heal factor, then it means that when I spawn it in, I can have a wither that doesn't move with a custom health bar, and he literally stands on display there. He doesn't move, I can't move him or anything. So we'll kill him. Easy way to get a nether star, if you want that in a map. You know, make it a bit easier for people to get nether stars. And also, this is a bug I believe, because there's one mob that I haven't seen it not work with properly, and that is the fabled Ender Dragon. Now let's spawn him and see if it works. No, he moves. Oh, that's loud. Oh, that was loud. So yeah, I think loud sounds have been quite loud. And now that's going to spawn a massive bloody end portal on my thing, isn't it? Oh, crap. Oh, you took out my, Oh well, that's the entire snapshot for this week. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Over oh, hang on, sorry, an announcement very quickly. Next week, I'm not sure if I'll be able to release snapshot video as I go on holiday, so I leave on Thursday, so I might not have time on Wednesday due to packing or whatever. And until next time. Bye bye. Over now. Okay, out of all the places I fell onto like this 1 pixel edge. That's a bit typical of me. Over and out.